Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. First of all, I want to thank everybody for watching all our Boston Whaler videos. Those have been awesome. Today we're going to do a little bit more maintenance. We're going to change the foot oil or the lower unit oil and just do some cleanup and general maintenance on the Whaler. We're going to be using this Mystic lower unit gear lubricant. I got this at O'Reilly. It's a pretty decent price, and I think Mystic makes a good product, so that's what we're using today. To change your lower unit gear lube on any outboard, you want your motor basically tilted all the way down into the upright position. There's a drain plug and a vent plug up here. You take your vent plug out so that it'll drain faster. Usually it's a flathead, sometimes it's a different, but all the ones I've ever seen were flatheads. And then we take the lower plug out. It's down here at the bottom. This is what actually drains all the oil out. Looks pretty good, not too bad. Got a little bit of moisture in it. May have to check on the seal soon. That's why we're changing it today. This is a brand new motor to me, so I don't know how long that's been in there. So we're going to change it out and see how long it takes for it to get milky like that again. May have to change the seal. While that's draining, I'm going to address another problem we've been having, which is lights. Sometimes we have lights, sometimes we don't. As you can see, this plug has been drug a little bit, and I don't know if it's getting great connection or not, so we're going to change it out, and then we're going to diagnose the lights if this doesn't fix it. So here we go. The replacement harness I have has 5 wires. This harness for this boat trailer was made with 6 wires. So what we're going to have to do is consolidate these 2 white wires, which are both grounds, into one, so I can hook it to this. And then once we have it all done, we'll have a brand new harness end. As y'all can see, these 2 harnesses look different. They make lots of different designs of these. This one's open, this one's got like a little weather shield on it, but I'll show you, they both fit in the same spot. That plugs right in to my truck, and then this one plugs right into the truck. It's just different designs. Everybody has their own design, but they all are pretty much universal. If any of y'all have noticed my thumb, it's been healing. I smashed it, a month or so back, and it's finally started working that black spot out of it. There's a little bit of plumbing glue in there, you know. Well, it looks like the foot is completely drained. We'll get a rag and wipe the oil off the edge of the foot there, and then we'll fill it back up. This is kind of the hassly part. Some of these are sold in like a squeeze tube, but I didn't get the squeeze tube because the bottle was all they had at the time. You have to cut the tip here so that the oil will come out, and there is a seal that you have to take out on the inside most of the time. But you have to put the oil in the bottom here and squeeze until it comes out the top here. I read the Mercury owner's manual, and it said that it takes, I think, about 3/4 of a quart. So it's going to kind of be a pain to get it all in there. I may have to go about this a different way, but we'll see. All right, here we go. When it starts coming out the top there, put the plug in. And then you quickly put the plug in the bottom. And then we just tighten everything up, and we'll wipe everything back down. All right, well, we got the plug fixed. It's a little later in the day, but we still don't have this light here working. So I'm gonna take this loose, take it off, and test the wires here. It's a big wad of wires that somebody has taped up before. We'll see what's in there and if we're actually getting power here or if I need to go back up there again. It's odd. It's an odd amount of wires to odd colors of wires. All right, let's do some testing. Let's see, here's some old connectors. Yeah, that's what I was looking for right there. All right, what we're gonna do, it's most likely one of the problems right there. Just unplug that plug. That is supposed to look just like that. It just fell apart on the inside. So, yeah. I figure we'll be doing some wiring right here. And that just fell out. It's all corroded and just junk. All that green corrosion. We'll get rid of all that. but I want to see if the power is actually getting here where I need it. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug all these. And test them. I got to go get the key on in the truck and get the lights on. Let's see if I can get some continuity back here on any of these wires. See that? That is my blinker blinking up there, and that there is my headlights. So this is the ground wire, and these are the two wires that run the lights. So my problem was probably right here this whole time with all this corrosion. So we'll get all this handled and get that light to working. Well, I'm running a little low on connectors right now, so we're going to do the whole tie it together and put heat shrink on it. This is almost just as good as a connector because these glue together and they keep everything watertight, so I think this will be fine. I just realized that this light actually has a plug that'll come out that shows you where everything goes. It seems that the brown is your tail light, which it should be. The red should be your stop and turn light, and the white's your ground. It's labeled actually on the light itself right here. That's kind of cool. So I'm cleaning my connectors here. All right, and then we're going to get these spliced in. Find some appropriate sized heat shrink. That ought to work. It's bigger. I'm going to use a black and a red. We're not going to use all of both. I'm going to cut them both right in half. We don't need the whole length of it. The red here, move the black to over here. I'll use the other red right here. That's two hot wires in the ground, that way it'll kind of be color coded. And we're just gonna repair the wires. So the red should be stop and tail. Slide that down over that. Get this one down over that. And we'll put our white with our white. Now before I heat shrink, we're going to hook this back up to the actual light and do a little test. Now I've just kind of got this stuck up here, you know, resting with all my wires connected. No heat shrink on it yet. I'm going to go test the light. Tail light? Yes. Blinker? Let's try this. Tail light with a blinker. Yep. Awesome. Awesome.
How hot does that get?
Well, with this particular model, I can make it as hot as I want. I think it'll go all the way up to like 600 or 700 degrees Celsius. But right now it's on about 300 degrees Celsius, which is more than plenty to shrink this heat shrink. Can we get closer to the wires and everything? All right, y'all, that's going to be it for this video. I think this is going to be the last thing we're going to fix today. We'll see you in the next one.